not too close, kind of like waist up.
Okay, you're going to have to edit that out.
That's okay.
Okay. So, roll on. We were just talking, and
Sorry, guys.
I had asked you, why do we choose, which is an issue that you and I both have worked very hard on, why do we choose to come in and deal with such abandonment issues?
Well, primarily because, this has been a big issue for me, and it is for many in so many different forms and functions, whether or not we're loved or not loved, accepted or not accepted, worthy, like you said earlier, or not worthy. And a couple of things. The primary is, why do we have that issue so deeply rooted in the human experience, is that it is the contrast of from whence we came. So whether you call it heaven or nirvana or cosmic, space, no time, wherever we originate from spiritual beings, if you hold that belief, no matter what form or dogma you might, or philosophy you might subscribe to, there is pure bliss. There is pure acceptance. There is love. That is the place by which we have no other thing to do but love and enjoy and accept. It's the unconditional. It is the paradise that by which, heaven, the concept of heaven is there. And we come into this human experience on this planet to experience the contrast, because it is in the contrast that we grow. So, if we're fully accepted on the other side, bar none, there is no such thing as you are not. You choose to come here. We work hard to get here, and some of us get here many times over to learn the lessons, because we know that in that struggle we expand. And by that, God expands through us. The universe expands, not only physically but metaphysically. So we all add into the expansion of all things. And as above, so it is below. So we come here to experience not being loved, not being accepted, not feeling worthy. Separateness. And then we have to go through this struggle because it's almost so foreign, especially when we're kind of first getting here. And we don't know what to do. And we may go through a life or two going, ouch, that hurt. But we're on the other side now, and we can have the 20/20 vision and go, okay, let me go back and do it again, and I can do it better. Put me back in, coach. And you do. And you come here. And you forget, because you come in not remembering everything that you came from, because it would spoil until you get to a level of awareness and consciousness that we go, oh. And then we get to a level like you have and like I have to go, oh. See, I'm not really abandoned. I'm always accepted, because I'm a universal, eternal soul. But these people around me have their thing to do. And as we grow as a conscious race, 6.75 billion people on the planet today, the bars are getting raised, the awareness is getting raised. And more people, and I really do believe these younger generations, I'm 37 and I look at these 20s, your daughter who is
13,
so wise, so much inner knowing. And she goes, you know what? It's all good. It's okay. Tomorrow's another day. Don't worry, Mom. The next one's going to be better. And it is. And we realize there really is no such thing as abandonment, just the experience of it. And it helps us grow. And that's why. And we do it over and over again, and we suffer the pain and the suffering until we realize, we go, oh, now I can create the experience here that mimics as it is out there. And now I can expand in a different way. So we choose it until
we get the lesson.
Until we get the lesson. And unfortunately, it's kind of like rollerblading or riding a bike or learning to ski. You fall down a lot until you get up at one time and you feel the joy and the bliss. And now you're like, oh, baby, it's awesome. And you see somebody else suffering with that issue, and you just go, keep trucking. You'll get
It
there.
also gives you compassion for their situation, and that's what
Absolutely.
makes us light workers.
Absolutely.
We have to go through it in order to have the compassion to help them through it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's a cool thing.
Yeah. So we'll get there.
Cool.
Thanks.
Wrap.
Right.
Beautiful.